It's Saturday night and they had the big Super Sentai press conference for GoZyuger. They dropped characters, actor names, bios, villains. They dropped all that information, so we're going to go over it. Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Legacy of Nerd. My name is Daniel. As I said, it's Saturday night. I'm watching Gladiator 2. As you guys know, I'm really new to Super Sentai, so this wasn't really on my radar. And then I started seeing everyone posting about the press conference. They're dropping pictures, bios, names, and I was like, we got to go over all this stuff. So we've been trying to cover everything GoZyuger since we've learned about it. We just went over all the toys. By the way, if you know a great place to pre-order all those toys, please let me know in the comments. But yes, we're going to go over everything. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video. Like I said, we're going to go over actors, cast members, bios. We're going to go over the trailer a little bit. We have to be careful with the trailer because Toei is big with like everything on YouTube. So we have to be careful with that. But we're going to go into that. We are using two excellent resources. We're going to be using Toku Nation and we're going to be using Ranger Board. They have spelled out everything for GoZyuger, made it easy for us to read, easiest to go through. So we're going to go through all of it. So like I said, a little bit longer video, but we're going to cover everything. We got Toku Nation's article that they wrote very quickly tonight, and we're going to go over it. As you see, we went over their GoZyuger toys last week, and we're going to do it for the press conference here, and we're going to read this. So tonight is the annual Super Sentai press conference introducing the newest team of heroes to the world. The #1 Sentai GoZyuger has been fully revealed, and this new team will consist of Gojuju Wolf, Tono Huro, played by Fiano Mew. So I do not know how to pronounce nations, so you can feel free to break those down in the comments as well. Tono is a strong man with a good heart, but also unsociable and foul-mouthed, which causes him to bounce between jobs. Oh, that's interesting. When his spirit is high, he has a tendency to howl. So it looks like we got a troublemaker as our red. Gojuju Wolf will be the Super Sentai red. Gojuju Leon, which is blue, will be Rikyo Hyakua, played by Hidehiro Suzuki. Rikyo is a constant people pleaser and strategist. In the past, he was a famous idol, but an old told incident forced him to leave. So we got a pop star as our blue Leon. That's interesting. So Gojuju Tyranno, which is going to be yellow. Ryugi Bakugami, played by Kanda Masakazu. Ryugi is a physically strong but naive who worships the ancient power of the Tega sword, even at the cost of being an outcast from his family. So it looks like Tyranno is going to be like our introduction to the show because he's the one that's going to be giving us the information, which is cool. So I was wondering because I was seeing some of the pictures and we'll go over the pictures here in a second, but he has like a very kind of like ancient way of dressing look. So I was like, he's completely different than everybody else. So then we have Goju Eagle, Kinjaro Takiharo, played by Jin Matsumatu. Kinjaro is a high school student with a very serious nature who wants to become more relaxed and enjoy partying. He too is estranged from family. So our Green Eagle is estranged from his family, but a very serious student. Interesting. And it says relax and enjoyed partying. So kind of a party animal. That's cool. I kind of like that. Gojuju Unicorn, which is our Black Ranger, our Black Super Sentai Black. Sumino Ichikawa, played by Maya Imamori. Sumino was a police academy candidate, but was ostracized by fellow cadets and forced to leave. So now she works as a private detective, unafraid to use her charms as weapons when necessary. So our one female in the group so far is the only one that is a trained in some sort of way because they were a police academy candidate, but they were obviously removed. I wonder why they were removed. That's interesting. I like that. So uniting the five strays is the mighty Tegasword, voiced by Yuki Kaji. In the past, Tegasword ended a tremendous calamity between Super Sentai Robos, but at the cost of splitting his powers into Sentai rings. They have scattered across the universe. Sounds very, very familiar. Dragon Ball-ish. Sentai rings are attracted to those with strong wishes, which will lead to the battle for the rings to determine who is truly the #1 in the universe. Ooh, okay. Is that how they're going to kind of do, like bring in the other teams? The mysterious villain Brayden will attack Earth as part of a plot to awaken Tegazord for themselves. Leading the braiding group is a unique fusion creature, Mr. Shiny Knife, voiced by Tomokazu Sugita, and Mrs. Sweetcake, voiced by Reina Ueda. Okay, so we got our villain Braden, who will attack Earth as a plot to awaken the Tegan sword for themselves. So they want they want the power that the team is going to have. Leading the braiding group is a unique fusion creature. So fusion. This is very interesting. Very interesting. The undefeated special attack force leader Fire Candle, played by Dasuki Sambangi, will lead the main assault against the GoZyugers. Fire Candle is a passionate fanatic maintaining unusual friendship with Gojuju Wolf. Aiding Fire Candle is Bouquet, played by Marupi. I almost wonder. This kind of reminds me of Mystic Force with, oh my god, Korak. This kind of feels like that with Fire Candle. Just reading this out loud, just kind of thinking about it. The opening theme for GoZyuger is Winner GoZyugers by the band Wieners. Wow. The ending theme, Biri Biri Believing, is performed by Miyu Kanuku. No.1 Sentai GoZyuger officially begins February 16th, 2015. So we're less than a month away. However, a special episode 0 of the Super Sentai will air on the Toei Takusatsu fan club beginning on February 2nd, 2025. So that's already next week. Like not next week, but like this upcoming week. That not this upcoming. Well, it's like in a week and a half. So that's how many ways. That's interesting. So kind of going over everything that Tokunishu laid out, and I really appreciate them for making this so easy to read. So our red Gojuju Wolf, he's a problem. Like he is not gonna be team friendly. We got our blue, who used to be it looks like a pop star. Our yellow, who is I think our entryway into this world. He's gonna have all the information. Our green, who's kind of gonna be like the, I guess, like maybe our window into the show, like kind of just a normal person. I don't see anything too much here. Is estranged from the family. High school student, very serious nature. Kind of just seemed like a regular person there. Then we got Unicorn, Black Unicorn, and that's going to be the person I think will be maybe training the other team members or bringing them, being one that organizes, because obviously they have some training as well. So they're the only one that seems to have some training. The Tega sword being uh being its own kind of like entity is cool. I like that. I like that it's a thing. I know that's a very common theme in Super Sentai, but you guys got to remember this is my first time watching a Super Sentai and splitting the Sentai rings across the universe. Guys, like, I mean, I know Gokaiger is a little bit like that too, so it's very familiar to that as well. But Dragon Ball, and then like the fusion creature, Mr. Shiny Knife, and then Mrs. Sweetcake. I mean, they just had to use the word fusion, but maybe that's Toku Nation using that word as well. So that is a possibility as well. I am liking what I'm reading here. So we're gonna go into the bigger character bios now. And that Ranger board was the best. I was looking through like who has the best character bios, and Ranger board seems to have the best one. So we are going to pull that up. Guys, we are here on Ranger board on X. So they are already prepping. It's almost time for the big GoZyuger press conference. We'll go online at 10 a.m. Japan time right after Boom Boomer airs. So that's cool. So they did that right after. Guys, I'm new. I know they do the press conferences, and so I get it. So we're gonna watch whatever clips that they have on here. We have to be careful because I know Toei is very, very careful about what of their stuff is posted on YouTube, especially. So we're gonna be careful with that. But this is our team right here. This is our first photo of them. This is who's gonna be playing. So remember, blue is our pop star. Black is right here, the female. She is going to be our former cadet. Our red here, he's the troublemaker. Our green here, he is kind of our serious student. And yellow, like I said, is going to be our window and one who's giving us information about the Tegasaur. They're the one that seems to have all the information. They know about it. They're here posing at the press conference. Clap your hands. The GoZyugers are here, says Ranger Board. So we got here, we got the picture of GoZyuger Black. Very nice. I don't know her name yet, but I'm sure we'll learn her name. I wonder if it's in the comments here. No, we don't have anything in the comments quite yet. When we got the rest of the team, meet the cast properly. We got our GoJuju Wolf. We got our GoJuju Leon. We got our Goju Tyranno, and then we got our Goju Eagle. Very young team. It's crazy because I'm just older now. So some of this is in Japanese. Let's see if we can translate this post right here. So by the GoJuju Pass cast, the original spin-off mini drama series, it has been decided that the show will be available for unlimited viewing for TTFC members March 16th. This sounds like very specific to Japan. Okay. So here's some pictures looks like from the trailer and from the show. So we got Leon here. It looks like the jacket. The jacket seems to be a very common theme with Super Sentai Reds. I just think on top of my head, I know GoKaiser and oh my god, what is Dino Charge in Super Sentai? But yeah, I think of those, and I know they have the jackets as well. We got our yellow. Yeah, he's nerdy. It looks like he maybe is some sort of Tenga sword priest. Maybe I can see that. We're seeing black with the sass here. I can see that as well with her being a cadet. And then we got here blue. Yep, being very showmanship. And look, like I said, like is this going to be the Tega sword priest? And he's over here kind of like in a priestly way. That's interesting. I'm kind of weird. I just said that and then I did that. Okay, and then we got the trailer here. We got to be careful. We're gonna turn off the volume, and then we're kind of just go through it. We got to be very, very careful, but just kind of give you a look. Very cool. Oh, bloody, smiling. Remember, he goes in between jaws because he basically can't keep his mouth shut. Blue, we got our pop star right here, and then yellow is our priest. He glasses, looks smart, obviously. And then we got our green, who's our serious student, and then we got our black, and looks like she's holding a bunch of lipsticks there or something. Okay, interesting. Looking good. Our monsters, our fusion monsters. Very cool. Very cool. We're just going to stop that because I think it's kind of getting scrubbing too much. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. And then, oh, that's Dawn Brothers, right? Wait, who is this guy? Oh, is that Keenoger? Oh, you guys are way more familiar with that. Okay, so they have these discs here. So there's the disc. Are they going to do Go Kaijurish? Because he has kind of like a version of the sword. And that's supposed to be their morpher, right? And does he have one too? Oh, we got Dino Fury. Oh, I can't think of the Japanese Super Sentai names. Forgive me, guys. I'm learning. I'm learning. Feel free to correct me in the comments. Who we got a little bit right here? Gojuju. What versus they're fighting each other. I guess this is like who's the #1 Super Sentai. Here's some of our monsters. Here's our Robo. Let me pull this up real quick. That looks to be the Leon. Now, if you guys remember in the last video where I go over all the new toys, Leon Blue is my favorite. I love the way this thing looks. There's Tyranno. Very cool. I like the head more here than I like in the toy. I like that. It gives me, it kind of gives me Megatron vibes. I like it. Blue here got some of the looks like the transformation sequence. Oh no, these turn into Boom Boonger. So they do turn into different ones, right? And look, he's got the blue chest piece still. Did Dawn Brothers have that? Going back, no. Kinoger doesn't have it. Dino Fury, Dawn Brothers, no. So Blue has it. Guys, tell me if you have like any insight into this. Please tell me what it means. I like the look of that. That is interesting. I think it looks cool. There's Tyranno with some sort of ball. We got our poses, our Robo. We got our red Robo. Oh, that looks good. That looks better than the toy. That looks good. Because usually, sometimes I'm even like the toys look better. And he's standing on top of. Oh, look at that. Okay, guys, we're gonna break down this image because I see a bunch of Zords here. So we got the Kaku Ranger, which is you guys know as the Shogun Megazord. Let's see what else we got here. I want to say like this is the Daijujin, which we guys know as the original Megazord because that looks like the pterodactyl shield. This is the Car Ranger, I believe. This is if you see right here on the corner, that looks like the Car Ranger, or the Turbo Sword. Okay, what else can we see here? This is a very, very grainy picture. Um, Here's the red. That looks like the Zeo helmet right here. I can't tell what this is. I'm thinking maybe Ninja Steel. This red right here. Maybe either Ninja Steel or from In Space, Mega Ranger with the V, like the second Zords that they use. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. I wonder. Oh, they got different looks. So we got this sword right here. What is that? Is that samurai? I'm trying to think. Is that samurai? Samurai had. I think that's samurai. No, it almost looks like ninja sword too, or which is that Ninja Man on here. Okay, this is. I like this. This is cool. I want to see it like this. It almost feel like I see like Lost Galaxy in there, but I'm barely seeing it. I wonder what that green is. I'm trying to see what else is here. This is a very grainy picture. I wonder if someone has a better high resolution picture. Oh, there's another red right here. Maybe that is the Ninja Steel. Or is that SPD? Guys, that might be Deca Ranger. That might be Deca Ranger right here. Okay. Oh, it looks like our morphing sequence with the rings. Oh, that's cool. Red. Looks good. Cool, cool. So she's kind of. That doesn't look like. Okay, looks like we got a side character. Gotta have a little child in the show to sell toys. See, like that blue armor looks so good, guys. Come on. That blue armor looks amazing. Yep. Okay, let's see right here. Okay. Green looks okay. Green looks good. Black, it looks clean. Not gonna lie, it looks clean. Okay, cool. And it just kind of gives you some of that. That's awesome. That's a good trailer. Oh, gotta stop that right here. Let's click out of that. All right, guys. So here come the baddies. Oh, they introduced I didn't know they introduced the villains at the press conference either. Okay. I can't read Japanese, but that's cool. Let's see. I wonder if these are the fusion. These are probably the fusion characters. This is probably. I wonder if this is Fire Candle. Kind of has like some flamings look right here. We got Sweet Cake. And who was the other one? We got to go Toku. Was that Brayden? That's Brayden. Or is that Mr. Shining Knife? Is the fusion character? Okay. I can't read Japanese, guys. So if you guys know, I'm obviously thinking this is Sweet Cake right here, but I'm thinking this is Brayden because of the black. I'm getting a feeling that this is gonna be Shiny Knife. Could be Fire Candle because of the colors, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll find out here in a little bit. It looks like these are some of the side characters right here. Got right here. Wonder if they're like the hangout that they go to. There are more pictures. What a handsome cast, as Ranger Board says. Here's Blue. Very pop starry, glittery. Look at all that glitter. Like the wearing the robes. Obviously very professional here. Okay. And they had a bunch of the Reds show up. That's cool. So we got Die Ranger, Kaku Ranger. What's Zeo? What's Zeo? Oh my god, I cannot remember Zeo. After because that was after. Oh my god, that's got O Ranger, Car Ranger, Mega Ranger. What is Lost Galaxy? Oh my god. Ginga Man? Oh, okay. And this is what is that Vulcan? Or Sun Vulcan? Oh, these are some of the early ones. I don't know the early ones. Obviously, Jew Ranger's there in the corner. Looks like they made an appearance. Obviously, this is anniversary season, so we're going to get some anniversary. Oh, here's a better picture. Cool. We got Ninja Storm, which is oh my god, I can't remember Ninja Storm. Hurricane Ranger, Abra Ranger, Deca Ranger. I cannot remember Mystic Force. Magic Ranger. I'm guessing that. Operation Overdrive. I have no idea. Jungle Fury. I have no idea. RPM. I knew at one point, but I don't remember. Samurai. That's kind of cool to see all the Reds together. Have they done this before? Let me know in the comments if they've done this before, because that's cool. Oh, look at that. That's a good picture right there. That's gonna be on post later on. Oh, look at that. That's cool. And there they are posing behind the cast. That's a lot of actors for a press conference. Okay, we got to look at this picture here. Look at all these Zords. Oh my god. I'm sorry, all these mecha. Oh my gosh. If we get a moment like this is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, this might be my favorite image of the night. Not gonna lie. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, there's some of the toys there. They have the toys there. Isn't that Lupin Ranger? I can't or Lupin Red. Oh, Lupin Red. Right. Cool. I like this. Looks like they had a lot of fun at the press conference. Okay, let's talk the GoZyuger OP and ED music. Opening theme winner, which we went over by the Wieners. Ending theme. So I guess this is the bands right here. That's the Wieners. And that is going to be Miyu Kanoku, who's going to do the ending theme. Very cool. Man, they go into all I didn't realize how the depth they go into. Okay, it looks like we got a thread here. Okay, so Gojuju Wolf Horu Tano is played by Mio Fiano. He is unsociable, has a bad mouth, but is physically strong. He is impulsive and unapproachable, but a good guy at heart. He's a stray with no family or friends. They go very heavy on the eyeliner in Super Sentai, don't they? Look at that ring. That ring is awesome. Very, very, very kind of bad boy vibes. Digging it. Heavy eyeliner, but that's okay. He gets fired from every job because of his violent behavior, so he's a stray part-time worker who goes from one part-time job to another. Since a certain incident, he lives his life trying not to have wishes. So it's like almost like a genie aspect, it seems like. I don't know. Okay, got some comments about that. Oh, here's a good picture of Goju Wolf and Don Brother Red fighting each other. And it looks like, see, he looks like he has the claw too. So I want to see how that works. He has the claw too. He has it right here. He has the blue. So this is the Blue Ranger turning into red. So it looks like they can turn into different colors. That's cool. Oh, we got a piece. Okay. We're going to be careful with that. And oh, they're all doing their poses. Yes! That's cool. They all did their poses. Bioman. See, I know some of them. 5-Man? Sun Vulcan? I can't remember. Is that Turbo Ranger? Very cool. Oh, our favorite, or America's favorite, Die Ranger. I really like those Die Ranger suits. This is clean. This is very good video. You can look at that. That's cool. Go Galactic. Light Speed Rescue. Time Force. Oh, we missed one. Okay. That's cool. Oh man, I would have loved to see this in person. You never know. Oh, it's kind of weird until you're like actually scrubbing through this and you realize how many Red Rangers there's been. It's a tradition, guys. We've done quite a bit of them here in America as well. We never didn't have that one. I know we didn't have that one. We didn't have that one. We didn't have that one. Oh, we got that one. We didn't have that one. Not that one. And I really don't think this would have done well in America or Don Brothers. I don't think Don Brothers. Kinoger, look at that. That's clean. A lot of people told me to watch Kinoger. Just never had the time. It's cool because we're a little bit on downtime right now as far as like entertainment wise because there's not a lot of shows on right now. That's very cool. Okay. All right. I think that's it for that post. Okay. Here's Blue. Gojuju Leon Ryoka Bioka has played by Hidehiro Suzuki, a charismatic genius, a people pleaser, a former super idol is extremely friendly to both men and women. Heavy on the makeup here. Yep. Very glittery, very pop starry. He is the strategist and skilled. Sorry. After a certain incident, he was kicked out of his agency and became an outcast. He's a strategist and skilled at manipulating people. He can be overconfident, but he also makes an effort to back it up. It looks like, ooh, he's gonna be our manipulative one. Interesting. Okay. Uh let me go to the full post for here. Goju Tyranno Ryogi Bakugami is played by Masasaku Kanda, a Tega Sword follower who believes that serving Tega Sword is the greatest happiness. His wish is for Tega Sword to be happy. He'll do anything to make that happen. So he's like a devout follower. That's probably the best way I should put that. He's naive and very laid back, but super strong, so there's not much to worry about. He was originally raised in a strict family, but when he found out about the Tegasword existence, he ran away from home, became an orphan because of his unorthodox beliefs. Let's see. Okay, that was weird. I think they're showing the trailer here again. I think something. Oh, okay, we got a better picture of this. And I still can't make out some of it. It's just a mess. Oh, I can see better of the Daijujin, the original Megazord. Looks like Dawn Brothers, possibly. Not sure what. Maybe. Oh, Boobuger. I can see that. That's back there as well. Okay, I should probably save this. This is from Adam. Cool. Okay, we are gonna go back up. Oh, we got our Green Eagle. Goju Eagle Kinjaro Takihara is played by Jin Matsumatu, a party-loving high school student who is more agile than anyone else. He's straying from his family, but he doesn't really care. More agile. Very interesting. Very kind of nerdy look. He's actually very serious, but he wants to change that about himself, so he spends his days trying to become a party person. Oh, okay. That's how it works. Oh, we got this again. Okay. I have to go back later and save that picture just for future reference. Cool. Okay. Let me go back here. Oh, all right. Goju Unicorn Sumino Ichikawa is played by Maya Inamori. She's cool, but she also uses her charm as a weapon when necessary. She originally wanted to be a police officer and attended police academy, but after a certain incident. Oh, okay. She became shunned by her colleagues and became an outcast. So they're all outcasts. She's now a well-known high-class detective in the area. I wonder what, like, she's like cheating couples maybe. When she's not working as a detective, she works part-time. Cool. As a private detective. Okay. The Tega Sword is voiced by Yuki Kaji. A godlike being usually exists in secret in the form of a giant right hand. In the past, its power was divided into countless rings due to the universe war. So you got to bring the rings together with all your powers combined. I am Captain Planet. Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. Okay. I like how the robos look. The rings are attracted to people who have strong wishes. Therefore, Take a Sword sponsors the battle of the for the rings, in which the rings will make a contract with the people they have chosen to decide who will be their number one. One ring to rule them all, and one ring to find them. Okay, here's this lady because I saw her in the press conference. Uh, Sayori Ijimi is played by Noriko Nakagoshi, the caretaker of the house where Haru lives and the owner of the Half Century Cafe. She lets Haru stay even though he's late with his rent payments. She later entrusts the cafe to Ryugi Goju Tyranno. Okay, so like I thought, she was the boss of the popular hangout. Kion is played by Karuma, a mysterious man who is the young president of an AI company and a key figure who holds the key to the story. Is he an ally or enemy? Okay, so he's not the big bad. Well, he possibly could be. Possibly Sixth Ranger? Possibly. No comments here. Interesting. Oh, that was Fire Candle. Okay, Fire Candle is played by Dasuki Sambangi, special attack commander. He and Goju Wolf are on bad terms. He cares for his friends and is well liked, but he can sometimes be too impulsive. I like this look for a baddie. That's cool. All right. Yep. Bouquet is played by Marupi, one of the executives and technical captain known as the Bouquet of Compassion. She's super cute, humble, polite, and sensitive to your feelings. That's a very that's a choice of a look. Look at the scarf right here too. It has the very evil looking thing. That's probably your baddie. Okay. Mr. Shiny Knife and Mrs. Sweetcake are voiced by Tomokazi Sugita and Renu Ueda, executive and chief of staff. Their love went too far and they fused. When the love between the two reaches its peak, they became gigantic. Oh, okay, I see. Look at those two characters together. Cool. All right. I actually like that. I would. Do they make villain toys? I would buy that. I would really buy that. So that seems to be most of the information. Thank you to Ranger Board thank you to Ranger Board and Token Nation for laying this out. Did a very good job on that and making it easy for people to find out. So guys, make sure to go to Token Nation Ranger Board to get all your breakdowns of Super Sentai and Power Rangers in the most simplest way so you can understand, which obviously is much appreciated. So I am really liking what I'm seeing from Goju Ranger. But got to be careful with this trailer here because we don't want to get in trouble. But like even that's really cool. I like that. Goju. I don't know what I'm saying. Did I say Goju Ranger? I think I did. This is a choice. This is the only thing is like, well, like, but that I know it's like a different thing because it's Japanese. I actually like that. That's cool. I wonder if he's our big bad because our big bad is Brayden, and he just looks like a Brayden. But at the same time, that'd be a cool Sixth Ranger as well. Um, of course, you got your kind of like older person with voice of reason. Uh, I still think these robos look really good. I know a lot of people aren't digging them, but you know what? I'm new, so I don't know what to like. But I like what I like. I like the fact that she's a cadet. I like the fact that she's the one with training. I just wish there was kind of two females in the group. I know it's very common in Super Sentai, even Power Rangers sometimes to have one female. But I thought it'd been really cool if Green would have been a female too. So having a black female or female black and female green, I think that would have been really cool. But especially because this character right here doesn't seem, and I don't know, it doesn't seem like the one that sticks out the most. It's the one that like least amount sticks out. So I think you could have done something different. But who knows? I say that and watch this character end up being like a fan favorite. Um, this is cool. I like how they said he's strong. And he's like, we got our devout follower, so we're gonna have that kind of like he's being like, I think he's gonna be like kind of the serious one, which is kind of cool. I like that. Blue, pop starry, very K-pop vibes off of him. You can take it as it is, but you know, I'm interested. What I'm interested about seeing is that they said he's very manipulative and he can manipulate people to do what he wants to do. And I want to see how that works out in a Super Sentai show. Since I as far as Super Sentai, I've only watched Jew Ranger and Die Ranger, and I watched almost all of Kaku Ranger. So I've watched like the older versions, and I have not seen anything new. So I like that this guy has has a mouth on him. Kind of seems like your typical bad boy. Seems to be dressing like Troy a little bit, but you know that's okay. That's good. But yeah, I think everything so far looks good. This is everything we know. I'm digging absolute. Does that say episode one? It said episode one. Oh, episode zero. This is gonna be episode zero. I want to see what's going on in this scene. Like, look at all these mechas, megazords together in one picture. Oh my god, that's so cool. I love that picture we got from Adam of the red Robo on top of everybody with all the beat up uh Megazords. That was dope. I'm gonna see if it comes up here. Oh, they got some more pictures. Okay, cool. Blue, yellow. Someone very laid these out very nicely because I don't think they did these were release pictures. Okay, very cool. But we saw that picture a couple times. But yes, guys, like I said, I'm super new. So did you guys know any of these actors before? Have they been in any prior series? I know there's some interchangeability sometimes with the actors of the Kamen Rider, even former Super Sentai seasons. Please let me know in the comments. Voice actors, villains, let me know if you've seen them before. I'm very curious to know those things. I don't recognize a lot of Easter eggs besides kind of like the callbacks to the previous seasons with the mechas, Don Brothers, we saw Kinoger. Um, we saw a couple different ones. So Boom Boomager. So I kind of get those right off the bat. But did you guys see anything where like, oh my god, I want to let Daniel know about that? Let me know about that in the comments. All right, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are you digging GoZyuger? What do you think about the characters, actors, bios? Let me know all that stuff in the comments. And y'all know what time it is. It's morphin' time.